Hi. Gotta put a little I don't know if it's trivia, but just something. All right. Hola, Mr. Rourke. I don't know. I'm leaving it up to you guys to work with me here. Um, with the passage of the Act of Supremacy, which named the king the head of the Church of England, Henry VIII severed all ties with the Roman Catholic Church. It was motivated by Henry's wish to divorce Catherine of Aragon and Pope Clement VII's unwillingness to fulfill that desire. Henry VIII's decision spawned a wave of terror as a number of prominent churchmen and laymen were executed without mercy under the Act of Treason. That is so crazy that because somebody wants a divorce, they can just change, change laws and rules and murder people and stuff. And the like just It happens all the time, but it's just crazy that it does kind of seem like he with the most money wins, doesn't it, in life, I guess? I don't know. Did I go live and somebody like really important is live and and I don't know about it or something? Catholics were asked to take the oath of supremacy, recognizing Henry's place at the head of the Church of England. Those who didn't found, to their dismay, that the formerly enlightened Henry was now cruel and indifferent. Those who would not bend to the king's will were suppressed. Henry ushered in an age in which Catholics were considered heretics and traitors. Interesting. So a lot of us probably don't even think about, that, including myself. I myself have always tended to think, that Catholics were always the one, that held the held the power, I guess. But and then it seems, I mean, but then it's killing for like religion stuff though. That's just crazy, isn't it? It says for centuries, hundreds would suffer from this association. Chingle Hall in the north of England remains particularly connected to Henry's reign of terror, making it quite possibly the most haunted house in the country. Constructed in the 13th century, Chingle Hall was one of the 5,300 moated manors built in Britain. That's kind of cool too. Like to have a moat. I mean, did they put like what did they like? How deep was it? How big were they? Like they were probably like some kind of to keep people out, obviously, right? How were they built? I never really looked into that, but that's pretty kind of like I wild wisdom. Oh my god, I tried to call you. I mean, you know what? I'm so sorry. I have to call you. I will call you. I'll probably call you in a few minutes because nobody wants to talk to me. Wild wisdom. Look at your emoji with the drool coming out of it. Why do you have drooling emoji? I like your night owl name the best. We should go back to night owl. I wonder why they stopped like using moats. I mean, like what? I mean, how deep were they? Where did the water come from? How they get it there? Back there in the 1300s, right? I need to know. I need to know about moats. There must be something really good going on, though. Hidden blessings that we don't know about. Nobody will answer my scramble there or anything. Maybe people were sick of me. I was gonna try to just not do drama, but I don't know. Who wants to tell me about moats? Well, anyway, this place that was constructed in the 13th century, Chingle Hall, was a moated manor built in Britain for the aristocrats, not cats, but and the church. Its first resident was a knight, Adam de Singleton. The Singletons instigated the most peculiar chapter in the history of Chingle Hall. Yeah, I know. I don't know that I really think that was like, I can't even get over the way, the fist in the air. That is really not. It just reminds me of the movie The Jackal with Richard Gere, and I feel like Bruce Willis was in it. Jack Black was in it. Yeah, it is. I can't imagine that the guy fired 7 shots and not one of those people behind him were injured at all. Not one. Not a one. They weren't even ducking or anything. I mean, that doesn't even make sense. They're calling him a sniper, but the guy is like, obviously, he didn't hit anyone. I mean, wasn't the people who were killed, weren't they killed by them? Like, didn't they kill I might be wrong. Hold on, let me look. Saw you get blocked at Melissa's, Israel. I don't know what you're doing. Your typos are not making sense. Seriously. But your comments that you type seem pretty specific to me and to Melissa. I'm gonna put you in timeout. Hi, Ellen. Put you in timeout because I'm not gonna sit there trying to make sense of what the fuck you're saying when I know clearly what I read. Just trying to, just saying. You guys hear me? I need you to get rid of that drooling emoji. Yeah, I mean, if all those people were warning the cops and warning how are they going to blame it on the shooter when evidently they weren't doing their job? It didn't seem like, right? I mean, they weren't doing their job. Yeah, ain't that weird that how like that's so weird how that Israel person acted in here today and then left and was like a real fucking idiot. What gets into people? Yeah, sure does. I just can't even imagine that this is a person who was refusing to give up the presidency and incited people to attack. They literally built a scaffolding like to hang the vice president and the speaker of the house. He like tweeted it out beforehand, I mean, people who have been, like who have records in some states, they can't vote, but a person who's been convicted of a crime can be president. That doesn't make sense. That's disgusting. And Melissa, When trying to make a point that you really truly want to make that point, don't exaggerate. Don't say I'm playing audio recordings from 1981, okay? In my opinion, he isn't. Mm-mm. I can't even believe they can pay off judges, and it's like fine. And that other lady, that what's her name, something something Green or whatever the fuck her name is. She's rude and she's always yelling at people. I mean, like, what the heck? Why is there so many people sitting behind the guy? Anybody who could be, somebody might, I don't even understand it. Why can't they have a hall where it's air conditioned? It's fucking hot out. Wouldn't that be safer? I mean, I just don't get it. I don't know. Maybe it's just like to compare that to John F. Kennedy's assassination is like so crazy to me. Even like people. Hi, Kimberly. I've seen like in countries where if you make fun of the leader of the country, like it's not okay. And here they're making parodies and making fun of our own president. Making fun of our own president. Who the fuck does that? It's crazy. People can't do that shit. Okay. Okay. On average, what is the thing that Americans do 22 times a day? Aren't you funny? He did not. He was really yelling fight. No, he wasn't. He was not doing that. I did see the fist up in the air. Was he yelling fight? Get out of town. No, what wild wisdom to say? Well, it's kind of get the hell out of town. Oh my God. That's nauseating. I almost feel like people, no, don't send it to me. I'm sure I could find it. because the picture almost made me feel like puking with the fucking fist up in the air. And the reason why it made me think of the Jackal, I don't know if anybody has seen that movie with Richard Gere and Bruce Willis and Jack Black, right? And so Bruce Willis was gonna be, he was like gonna assassinate somebody, right? And he was really precise and, like just whatever. So he wanted somebody to make like a remote, with the little lever on it, like that he could get the coordinates perfect. If he placed like a gun somewhere and then he could move it remotely perfectly. Yeah, I can't believe he said that. It definitely is a publicity stunt. Definitely. I don't care what anybody says. Anybody that is gonna fall for that, get out of their minds. Totally. That's crazy. But so in the movie, he hires Jack Black to make this, precise, very precise. Like it couldn't be like even like a centimeter off because, it could mean everything. Like it would be waste. It had to be absolutely precise. So, right, but he wasn't playing like a funny guy in this. He was, a whole different character than his usual. So Bruce Willis goes to meet him to pick up this device that he created. I know, BS. Yeah, he was playing a serious part. Yeah. And Bruce Willis goes to pick up this, it had to be exactly precise. And he tests it and it misses the mark. And he says to Jack Black, it's off. And Jack Black goes, yeah, but just by a little bit, blah, blah, blah. So he says to Jack Black, he goes, it's not a big deal. So he says to Jack Black, do you smoke? And Jack Black has a pack of cigarettes. And he says, go walk out there. And he makes him walk out, in front of him and the gun. And he says, now hold out the pack of cigarettes. And he, aims for the pack of cigarettes, but blows off Jack Black's hand. And he said, see, it does make a difference. I thought that was kind of cool. It was a good movie. And Richard Gere played that Irish guy named Declan. I liked him playing an Irish guy. I know, BS. That was a good movie, The Jackal. You should watch it. The Sentinel was a good movie too. I watched the audio for everyone, the audio commentary. Every movie that I watch, if there's audio commentary, I'm fucking down with that. I be loving the special features, but not the gag reels because just some gag reels, not all of them, but because it seems like it's a private joke between the actors, really. Like we don't know what the fuck they're laughing about. But I really like the Carol Burnett show. Hey, young me. Oh yeah, loads of them. Absolutely, Kimberly. Look at they're going. Oh, we can't believe how many serial killers there are along the highways. Really? Look at all the feet that came up. Remember? Feet. Feet. It was so good. When I was little, my mother used to always tell me I reminded her of Vicki Lawrence, which I really just don't even know why. My mother thought I was funny. My family's funny, though. Especially my older sister. She's really funny. Really, Kimberly? Interesting. Yes. Yes, I did. Did you see my questions in the beginning? Nobody wants to answer. I sound like Nitty. I sound like Nitty. Say what? You white women's? White women's? Sorry. Oh, he said it too. We agree. Uh, yeah, and I can't believe how Trump is acting. Has he come out and said anything about the guy? People died at the Capitol building too. We're never gonna see eye to eye on that one. But anyway, what a firefighter! Oh, okay. Yeah, I think firefighters are so heroic. Really, they are. Who would ever like pick a career to run into burning buildings? I mean, that is just so. That is so the tense shit right there. Remember that guy, the disabled veteran guy who like did the GoFundMe for the wall or something, and and he got like indicted or something with some other guy. It was like I don't know, falsity. Well, I'm sure he would. I mean, firefighters are extremely, in my opinion, very heroic. Very, very heroic. Would have been like good if they would have listened to the people who were saying that they saw a shooter. Remember? Yeah, I think LBJ was crooked. But well, not really, because that guy that did that, at the Trump thing, uh, Oswald, he was, he had been in. Had that guy ever been in the service? The one that they killed, the other day. I know that, but Oswald was actually he worked at that book depository. There's, he would have been there. I feel like uh Jack Ruby, and he has, yeah, it was awesome. And the guy gets killed, like coming out. He looked all beat up too, coming out of the fucking police station. I can't believe they drove JFK all the way to the hospital with the top down on that. I mean, like, what? That's insane. Look at James Earl Ray. Fucking, oh, God. His story is fucking, that's crazy shit. That's his name, right? Okay. The answer to, on average, what is the thing that Americans do 22 times a day? Really, no, man. Well, no, he's in them. It's open the refrigerator door. Yeah, but when did Trump say he was exposing them? I don't even understand this. What ailment? The fruit flies get constipated? That's crazy. Did you guys know fruit flies get constipated? Maybe they should go see TH and rub. Did you guys know fruit flies get constipated? too much fruit. Nobody cares about the fruit flies. Poor fruit flies and constipation. Poor fruit flies. Baby fruit fly. What's that? Nobody. The question was, what kills fruit flies the most? And they say constipation. Then I wondered, how could my constipation kill fruit flies? And then I figure they mean they get constipated. Good thing. They must. I don't know how they fruit fly. If you find one sitting on your toilet going, funny, 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 funny. No. My God, this Mayan is. Can you imagine? Like, drain the ocean. They're draining the ocean. Get out. They're draining the ocean. For real? Well, you said that's what it was called. This is sad. This is sad. It says a cat named Mugel was the pet of a German writer and scholar, Victor Klemperer, and his wife Eva. When the Nazis came to power, Victor, who was Jewish, was gradually stripped of almost everything: reputation, profession, and home. Hi, Lapchick. Beginning in September 1941, he was forced to pin a yellow Jew's star to his clothes. Not much later, Jews were no longer allowed to keep pets. The Klemperers had to give up their beloved cat, their symbol of perseverance. The cat's tail held high in the air is our flag. We will not reel it in, Victor wrote in his diary. But the couple could not hide the cat, so they ended up having to put the animal down. The ban on pets was yet another step on the way to the complete disenfranchisement of the Jews in Germany. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's so crazy. The Nazis had a positive view of pigs. They were meant to feed the German population during the Second World War, 1939 to 1945. The Nazis' Nutritional Aid Organization collected kitchen waste from private households for them under the slogan, Fight Against Spoilage, an early form of recycling. Other wartime animals were bred in schools. Silkworms, their tear-proof, water-repellent, and largely fireproof silk was needed for the production of parachutes. That's why I kind of think that it's possible way back when that, I mean, silkworms were around for a long time. So it is possible that people could have possibly like hand glided and stuff back then, like way back then, I'm not even talking about like in Nazi times. I'm talking way, way back, when they're saying, "Oh, it's an angel with wings," but and the way they draw the pictures and stuff. I mean, like it, Da Vinci drew, precise bird's eye view maps without having flown. But I mean, it is possible. Is that where they would get them? Okay, lab check. No, I didn't. What if it goes up my nose by accident? I know. But that whole Beelzebub thing, that really blew my mind. Cannot believe that shit. Am I boring you guys? That Beelzebub was mentioned in the Old Testament as, the god of that these people are, like the Philistines. It's crazy to me. I don't know what. No, that is not the word. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is a word. No. Okay, so for this stuff, what I was looking at here. So yeah, okay. I find it really interesting that I mean, okay, so if before they were saying that Jesus was doing these miracles, right? But then he thought they were evil, really, because they were demanding to see a miracle. But how many more miracles did they want? I mean, welcome. This is like where he says, "He who is not with me is against me." But is no BS still here? Okay, so here they're talking about a Pharisee asks. Now, were Pharisee, like, what religion were they? Were they a religion? Jewish? Okay. So, do you think that when he didn't wash his hands in Palestine, so Palestine was around back then? Was it called Palestine then? Okay, wild wisdom. It's not abstain because there's two N's in it. Plus, there's no C's in that word. Good night. Uh, Heaven blessings. Can't get used to it, your change of names all the time. So, what was Mosaic law? Was did that have something to do with Moses? I'll give you a hint, Kimberly. The word, one of the first letter is C. Like, why do you think he didn't wash his hands? I'm curious. Like, I get it that he was, you know, trying to say blah, 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 but why not wash? You know what I mean? Like, twist and shout. Yes, got it right. Twist and shout, got it. Sorry, Kimberly. Twist and shout, got it. I'll pin the other one too. That one is related to the Bible, but it's not a jumble one. It's like finish this. I don't even remember it now. Thanks. I forgot it. I'll know it if you say it. No more religious stuff for you? Ah. All right, let's talk about moats. Let's talk about moats. I want to know what was in the water. I get it that it was like to help protect. Yeah, like no moats, like M-O. I think it's M-O-A, isn't it? Is it? Maybe it's not. I don't know. Could be wrong. Is it? Miller. Yeah, M-O-A-T. Yeah, moats. Yeah, it says they built them. Yeah, like in the 13th century. Close, Kimberly. That's close. Oh, you look, but you can do that. But so you got a different answer than what it says here. I hate the 13th century. Why? I'm not saying it was a great century. I thought it was as ignored by his neighbors. Or as annoying to his neighbors. Or I don't know, something. I think was I think I think reincarnation is I think that does the poor man dumb for God. You guys see that M Israel, whatever their name was a troll. They were. Yeah. Yep. Because after the live stream, I had, looked, and there was a shitload of comments that they had made prior to the live stream that were pretty derogatory. And I said, I go, I am assuming that, these were before the live stream. And so I'll give you the opportunity to remove them. Like, I didn't want to just be like, bye bye kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah. And, you know how like they were typing in here with all the typos and everything? There was no typos in the comments. There was like 8 of them or 6 of them or whatever. And they responded with, it was before the live stream, but I'm not going to remove these comments. I don't take orders. And then went on to call me a fake Jew. Then they go to Melissa's, and I shared the community post, and they were derogatory there. Then I saw them go into Melissa's live stream, and Melissa blocked them. Then they came in here talking their gibberish. I couldn't understand it. So I got rid of them too. Hi, Vixen. Asking you what, Kimberly? Is she behind in the audio? No, I was asking. No, I was asking that Israel person. In my comment section where they had left, you know, numerous derogatory comments. And I was just like, well, can you remove these? I mean, I could remove them, but I was just kind of hoping they would be like, yeah, sorry about that. That was before the live stream, blah, blah, blah. But instead, they were like, no, I don't take orders from anyone. You're a fake Jew. How's somebody a fake Jew? No, it was, I've removed them now. I think Meth G is a cute name. So just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I kid. I kid. Sorry. Didn't I get funny herb? So I'd have to listen to it. I'd have to listen to commentary for me to be funny. I need help to be funny. And these people are so ridiculous. Like Melissa thinks I go back to 1981 for audio. Like I was making audio in 81. Shouldn't be exaggerating like that. And for some reason, they're all like caught up in this whole Afro thing. I'm like, okay, I still don't understand. I don't understand like what the problem is that I don't have an Afro. Trying to think what I was doing in 1981. I was 13. Yeah, I even heard Amy talking about it. So what my hair is frizzy. I'm like, oh my god, I don't even understand this shit. Me neither. I can't either. I get my news here. And they were all like, bitching about isn't that just sweet? You were too. Just kidding. Purple rain, purple rain. Hey, excuse me. They love that when I do that. They can't do it. And they were talking about, oh, what the hell did they say? And they literally had the audacity to say something about someone getting, like DV. And they had the audacity to say, well, what did you do to him? Like, what? That is so disgusting. So disgusting. David Lee Roth, he was a dick. He was, but he was hot in the the poster where he was chained to the fence. Jamie's crying. What's over the edge? Nuh-uh. Jamie's crying was, oh, Jamie's got a gun was Aerosmith. That's Sammy Hagar with the curly blonde hair. He makes good tequila, but Jamie's crying is, she saw the look in his eyes and she knew better. He wanted her tonight and it was now or never. Oh, Jamie's crying. Yeah, they had a lot of good songs. I'm an ice cream man. Stop me when I'm passing by. What's a good movie? Matt Dillon. He was in all those fucking. He was like the. Yeah, but he he can't change lead singer. But David Lee Roth was a dick. Like in concert. Paul Stanley was too. They both were so egotistical. Don't you know who I am? Don't you know? Like they were like that. Aerosmith, I've seen a couple of times, and I always, the most I remember of Aerosmith was they were playing Last Child. Take me down to a South Tallahassee. Bum, 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 bum. Down across the bridge in my sweet sassy fressy. Bum, 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 bum. What do you like, Dan Nobius? What do you hate the 13th century? You hate all these bands. Yeah, I bet you like Four Non Blondes, don't ya? Just kidding. Just kidding. I liked Four Non Blondes, but they only had one good song. You like obscure people. Not obscure. I don't know if that's the answer, but she's from Springfield, the lead singer of Four Non Blondes. Lords of Acid. Who did that? I am the Lord of your thighs. That was Aerosmith. Ah, ah. The Spin Doctors. What do they sing? You younger generation. Oh, that's what they say. I come from the land of ice and snow. I got the Jimmy Olsen blues. What time is it? It's midnight. I love Down by the Seaside. Down by the seaside. See the boats go sailing. Oh, that song reminds me of England. And Thank You is a great song. If the sun refused to shine, I'd still be loving you. And I like your time is gonna come. Lying, cheating, hurting. That's all you seem to do. Yeah, they also do a good been a long time rock and roll. These lonely, lonely, lonely. Oh, you know what? I know what Novias is doing, getting her next video of me. That's what she's doing. Your overlord. Scary. Black Sabbath was good too. Something, 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 something. Something, 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 something. Something, 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 something. Banner, 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 banner. All right now. Oh, Pantera. Bree. Step. You talking to me? You know those lyrics? I feel like they are. Oh, but you didn't though, right? People shouldn't get tattoos on their knuckles. In my opinion. Especially, of course, you didn't know this. You don't like anything I like. You're ornery today. She's so ornery to me. She's fucking funny as shit, is what I say. George Garage by Frank Zappa. Good night. Wisdom. Wow, Wisdom's song is When I Die and they lay me to rest, I'm gonna go to the place that's the best. When they lay me down to die, going up to the spirit in the sky, going up to the spirit in the sky. That's where I'm gonna go when I die. And you know what else she likes? Wipeout. The other day I was calling my insurance company with a question, and I ended up talking to the lady for 51 minutes. She said she had just gone to see, oh my God, Oh my God, I cannot believe I can't remember who it was. She said he was really old. Hi, bringing back some contact. Oh my God, I can't remember now. But me and her talked about everything. She was very nice. Oh my God, I can't remember the name of the person. I'd heard him before. The name I'd heard. Yeah, I'm kind of in the mood to play some. I can't, the person at my insurance company, I was just calling for a quick question, but you guys know me. I get talking and I be talking and talking. Oh my God, who the fuck did she say she went to see? She was like, like her mom's 94. Let's put it that way. So she's older, but not older like as if we're old or anything. But I mean, like, in our age group. And I can't. He had long hair, and by now he's like 80 something. She said he sang something like hello, maybe? Or, oh my God. Shit. He looked kind of like something like Iggy Pop or something, but not him. Maybe it's hello, it's me. Who sings that? Say if you say his name. Yes, that's who it was. Absolutely. No BS. Yep. That's it. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Is that what it is? He says it, things that that's nice. I like that. I'll have to listen to him because I bet you I've heard him before. Oh man, you are fucking killing me tonight, Elias. You are, you are killing me tonight. I've never heard him play, but you're so ornery tonight. I swear to God, you're killing me. You are, you're fucking killing me. I feel like playing music. Should I, you guys? What do you say? What do you think? Should we? No, don't play music either. She she hates me because I didn't take her wrench away, but I can't because blue looks so good on her. Who sings it? Who sings Lords of Acid? I mean, acid is scary shit. Trust. I thought I was gonna be crazy forever. I thought my mother was gonna get to England. I've only done it 2 times. The first time I did it, it was window pane acid, the clear stuff. And all we did was laugh and laugh and laugh. But we had this friend Bob, he was with us, and the other guy, I can't remember his name. I think it was Martin, maybe. And me and my friends were in the back seat laughing. It was the 80s, you know? We were like 16 or 17. And I'd say 16, around 16, 16, 17, whatever. My friends, you know, like they were whatever. But we were outside of my friend Jimmy's house. Bob went in there for some reason. He was you know, he was a pot, you know, he was selling pot, whatever. We were out tripping, and for some reason we were laughing, laughing, and the kid who was driving was laughing, laughing, but he wasn't driving. We were parked waiting for Bob to come back out. Bob was super fried, like you know when somebody who smokes too much pot in their life and they're burnt. Like their responses are slow and shit like that. Well, and he had a real deep voice. He was a really nice guy. Really nice, you know. I'd known him for years. I wonder what happened to him. But I don't remember anything much after. Like I don't know. I think after this occurred, it like made us all like straight again because we were laughing, laughing, laughing. And Bob gets in the car and he looked at his friend and he goes, and he goes, "What are you doing?" And the guy Marvin or whatever said, "I'm laughing, I'm laughing." And Bob like punched him in the chest and he said, "You're not laughing no more." And I really think that we all just stopped laughing after that. That like wicked stuck in my head. Like I don't even think like he was trying to be mean. I think he was trying to be funny, but we were like blown away. Okay, well I'll tell you what. That was window pane acid, no BS. And I would remember something like that. And I'll tell you what, when that did happen, yeah, that's what I think, no BS too. Because when I did paper acid, when I lived in England, that's the one where I thought that I was going to be crazy forever. And not that I was acting crazy, but shit wasn't like, I didn't like the way, you know, the dimensions of everything. Oh, want that. I don't know. Actually, I've never done it. But he really wasn't, Lou. I've never done ecstasy. Candy flipping. What the fuck is that, you guys? Candy flipping. I hear candy and I think, I know a guy who's tough but sweet. Bum, 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 bum. He's so fine, he can't be beat. Bum, 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 bum. You're the guy what the doctor ordered. So sweet, you make my mouth water. I want candy. Bum, 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 bum. I want candy. Bum, 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 bum. I never did LSD. The fuck is going on here? LSD, ecstasy, candy flipping. Look at us all. No, but there were some fun times, I'll just tell you. My deal was mescaline. I did like mescaline. I did enjoy the mescaline. Because, man, I would laugh and laugh And I almost drowned. I was laughing so hard one time. And it had something to do with Led Zeppelin. I told you guys that. That me and my friend Pam, my best friend, were at Lake Mark. Everybody would go there. It was great. It was a fucking great place. And we were out in the water. And then from the beach, like on there was grass, and there was this guy who kind of looked like the guy who sings Over the Rainbow, that big guy. And he had, white shorts on, but he was sitting down, kind of like Buddha, like just like a big baby Buddha or something, right? And then he had this box next to him, the box, the radio, the huge box next to him. And fucking all of a sudden, like he cranked it up, the immigrant song. And we couldn't hear him singing it, but we could hear the music, and his mouth was moving with it. He's like, ah, ah, big old baby, right? Me and Pam, we burst out laughing. And then when we were drowning, to hear her tell it, I was trying to save myself by pushing her under. Now to hear me say it, I say it's the other way, but we were drowning each other at some point. I remember. And then that was it. I started having a bad trip. Normally, I would not have bad trips on mescaline, but after that, you puked up a cigarette. Oh my god, you ate the cigarette. Get the fuck out. Or did you drink it? Was it in a can? So I started. So, so I was like, okay, we need to leave, right? So we got my friend, like the people we came with, we gotta go. I was like crying, right? So it was kind of a long, windy road, way back home, and I'm fucking. We get to my house. I have my own, like, place with my sister. We would split it, me and my sister. She wasn't home. And fucking oh my god. You mean the candy? The candy? Is there, like, did she do it on purpose to freak you out? Okay. It's fucking funny. See, I wouldn't trip now because I feel like once you get older and you've had so many bills and shit, she puked up a cigarette. I don't get it. Hold on, hold on. Oh, Was she tripping too? Oh my god, I'm sorry. I can't even see right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's killing me. That is so funny. I can picture it in my head. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, I am. Absolutely. I can picture the circus peanuts and candy. Her friend is fucking funny. Oh my god. Oh. Why? What did you think it was? What do you think it was, Lou? Oh god, that's too funny. Okay. Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. Oh my god. Oh god. Good times with your friends like that. Tripping? Oh my god. That shit's funny shit, I'm telling you. Oh my god. Oh, that's fucking brilliant. With the fucking circus peanuts. Who even eats those? They're so gross. Oh my god. I turned around. She sounded funny. Did she? I have Harper. I have on my Tums. Oh god. Was there a cigarette in it? I am my friend when we came back, got back to my apartment. Uh, she was gonna leave, but I had forgotten my pocketbook in their car. Not it wasn't her car, but they had already left and stuff. So, and then you know the video. I think it's Spandau Ballet. You make me wanna cry. Remember that? But she said you did. That's funny. You probably had it in your hand and dropped it, puked on it. What did you? Did you really puke it up? Then? You know that video though, and their faces would change. It was on MTV, and they were crying, and so I was crying, and I wouldn't let her leave. I said, "No, you can't leave." And then, like 2 minutes later, I go, "You gotta go," and she stayed. Thank God. My mother came to, like, she stayed at the place, you know, me and my sister's place, like a llama. Llama Lou. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't know llamas do when they're scared. That's so sad. That's so sad. Oh, llama. I would like a giraffe. Oh, what? In your bedroom? I'm telling you, that time in England when I was tripping for reals, I really, really was like, I'm gonna fucking be in an insane asylum. And like I got, you know, to my auntie Jean's, and I was like petrified. I was petrified because um on the way home it had Pink Panther on it. It was paper and it had Pink Panther on it. And it was like I was inside this pub. And, oh my god, that's funny. Looking at each other's skulls. But I ended up, like, you know, feeling really confined, you know. This is the second time I had ever done acid, like I said. But the first time that window pane was more laughy, like this was in England, this one on paper. Blotter acid, I think they call it. So I said to the guy, you know, the owner of the pub, I go, can you let me out? Because they used to have to let you out through the back alley because pubs in England closed early, and some of them would pull down their shades and everything, and they had turned their lights off, and they had inside rooms like where the pool table was, or you know, darts. So you know, so people could stay after, but you had to, like, you know people, whatever. But of course, everyone knew me because I was the Yank. Like, come on now, simmer down with the Yank shit, you know? And so I left. He let me out the back door, and it was raining, and he said, "Put your lid on, love." And I said, "My what?" He goes, "Your lid, your hood. Put your lid on. It's raining, love." I was like, "Okay." So I put my lid on, and I was 16, and it was dark. It was foggy. A lot of the streets were still cobblestone. My footsteps were echoing, and this lid was impairing my vision, my peripheral vision. And I don't know, I might have had some crisps or something like potato chips that I might have been eating, but I was certain somebody was following me, and it was so foggy you could not see in front of you. Like if there was somebody come up on you, they could. No, it was called Earlstown, was the town I live in Newton Lee Willows, Merseyside, in the north of England. London wouldn't have been that, dark and closing early like that and shit, you know. But this was, man, if somebody walked up on me, I'd have been a goner. But I did hear something, and it was this big black dog, and I was so glad for him because I gave him potato chips and he walked me home. But then, trust, it wasn't over. It was not in any way, shape, or form over. I went upstairs and went to bed. Went into my bedroom, and my little cousin Alan, who was 7, had decided to sleep over. Now, first of all, yes, yes, no BS, like Manchester, Liverpool, that way, Merseyside. He would pee the bed, but he hadn't. But he had in the past, which was fucked up. But like I was like, oh man, you didn't pee the bed or nothing, did you? I'm tripping now because now I'm like big time like in the trip because the wallpaper and everything was like it was still kind of they're stuck in like the kind of 70s, because it was 84. So the 70s was just past, like, these were old people, and my room had kind of psychedelic looking wallpaper and curtains. Yeah, peaking. That's what it is, peaking. And the shit was moving, right? But that day I had gone to market. It was a Friday. I had gone to market and got shrimp, right? And when I got home and I had ate them, I threw the bag in a bag hanging on the back of my bedroom door, which probably I shouldn't have. I mean, seriously. But anyway, this is like I made the discovery of the is it phosphorus? Is that what it is? But I didn't tell nobody about it, but I should have because only recently did they come out with it. And it's like, are you kidding me? I knew that when I was tripping in 84. I look at this, my garbage on the back of the door, and it was glowing, glowing. And so I said to my little cousin Alan, I go, Alan, what do you see? Because I didn't want to tell him. I wanted to know, like, you know, if it was real. And he said, that bag's glowing. And I was like, oh. So I turn on the light. And this kid now, he's in it for the hall with me now. I was like, you're going to have to read to me. He said, I can't read. I said, well, look at the pictures. And I gave him Miss Twiggly's treat. And he was doing a good job, but my legs were getting really long. And yeah. And I was thinking, oh my God, my mother is going to get here because she wasn't in England. She's going to get here and I'm going to be insane. That's it. I'm going to be insane. It's over. It's done. So I said, you gotta go get Auntie Jean. Because and she was old, like, she wore those glasses where they magnified her eyes really big. She had half teeth. She was a funny motherfucker. She was funny as shit. And yeah, it was. I truly was like, this is it, man. My mother's gonna get here. They're gonna tell her I'm in the asylum. I got no choice. Go get out of here. So she comes up with those glasses and the big eyes, which hell what, you know. I guess she helped me because I don't remember anything after this. She said I told her what I did, and everybody there is like family, like a small town. So she'd been there, done that with her kids, and she said, "Oh, you just got to get your mind off of it." And I'm like, "How? How's that? I'm insane." Did I tell you guys this story? Because I don't want to repeat it if I told it already and bore you guys. I wonder if my cousin Alan remembers this. I wonder if he does. Because he was only 7. And I wonder if he remembers the story she told to get my mind. Okay. To get my mind off it. She says, okay. Uh, Over there, they call sandwiches. No, I was in a bad trip. It was, but I don't remember after. I really don't. I do not remember after this, which is probably pretty good. Who knows what happened, right? I think maybe she like stunned me out of it, or I don't even know. I don't think it was that easy, but and I can't imagine I just like. But she probably brought me some tea and toast. I would say after this, which I don't know what. But anyhow, she goes, okay. Now remember, he's in the room too, the little kid too. So she says, okay, lay down and I'll tell you a story. I said, okay. And the little kid, he's listening. He wants a story. She says, when she's got those big eye glasses. And over there, they call sandwiches buddies. So you know that. They call them buddies. And she goes, it's a beautiful day and you're going on a picnic. Yes. Absolutely. Uh, she she goes, going on a picnic, sky is blue, you've got your Vimto, you've got your buddies sandwiches. You got your sandwiches in the picnic basket, you got your blanket, all sunny. You find a spot, lay out your blanket. Ooh, and you're starving. You're so hungry. Uh-huh. And then she's like, so you sit down, you lay out your picnic, you get your sandwich, you take a big bite, and it's a shit sandwich. I was shocked. I'll bring the circus. Oh my god, that would be fucking hysterical. Fucking Lou, projectile vomit. I throw a cigarette in it and we try to convince her. Holy shit, you're throwing up cigarettes. We're all in the closet together. Oh, God. Blind Owl is there going, what the fuck is going on here? Tanger's the only straight one. And Blind Owl. They're in their mod duty at all times. At all times. They're fucking like, you're black. Delete that right now. Fucking circus peanuts. Who eats those? Who? Why did you have them, Lou? I could see that could happen. I mean, like, not that I've done it, but we're on mescaline. It's fucking mescaline, man. That shit, fucking, man, we would just laugh and laugh so much. I mean, and we would all pitch in to, like drive around. Hi, Rainbow. We'd all pitch in like $5. I swear to God, it would fill up the tank. And we each had our own car. And uh just it was fun. We would just drive around, fucking trip off. I remember one time there was this guy. We had gotten out of work and we worked third shift. Okay. And we worked third shift. I don't know why we did this. It was funny to us at the time. So immediately we get out of work and we drop, like, we would just like do maybe we'd do half of a mescaline or something, whatever. Okay. So we go to Dunkin' Donuts and, whatever, get our coffee. Then there's this guy sitting in the parking lot of the grocery store that wasn't open yet. So it was like an empty parking lot, a huge empty parking lot, but one lone car sitting there. And I think he was just drinking his coffee. He was reading the newspaper inside his car, maybe waiting for it to open or whatever. But us three girls, like, we were like, I had a big bright yellow 72 Chevelle. And fucking, we decided it would be funny to circle him like Jaws. That's what we were doing. But even better if we like ducked. Like, we were far enough away. I don't think anybody walked in front of us, thank God. And made him think it was nobody in the car. And it was just some like driverless car circling him. And we were all like, dun 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 like the Jaws theme. And every once in a while, like, the guy, he would peek over his newspaper and then hide behind it. Like, he was like, what the fuck? So, we laughed and laughed. But we've laughed so hard that we've, like, you fall off of like a chair. It's so funny. And I think what happened after that is we went to my house, my apartment, and my mother was there. Like she was staying there for a little bit. And uh me and Vicky like fell asleep in my room, like, like head to toe kind of thing. Or maybe not even head to toe. Like it was a big enough bed. Like whatever the fuck. It was she would my mother came in yelling at us because we were sleeping and it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We worked third shift. We had tripped all morning. We needed some sleep. We were going out later. That's all I mean, like life was fun. And I had my own apartment. We all had our own cars. We all worked. So she was yelling at us. And we got up, fucking, we were like, okay, we're out. And fucking got in my car. We were at a we were talking, going, maybe she's right. Maybe we do, too much, mescaline. And we always had weed because, Vicky, whatever, she got had weed. Anyhow, we got to a red light and I said, oh my God, I have a hit of mescaline left. And split it in half. Did it. Did it. Can't let good mescaline go to waste. That was back when they would sell 3 for $5. 3 for $5. How cheap is that? You get 3 hits of mescaline, $5, $5, $10. 3 for $5 joints too, man. Yuppers. Back in the day. Are you guys asleep or what? Yo, wake up. Just kidding. It's mescaline from out in the Indian places. Like peyote, right? Isn't that what it's like? Is that what you mean? Button up pea is peyote. Peyote. But I don't see Indians laughing all the time like that. Do they? No, it was a funny Indian. Was the guy in fucking Maverick when they did the remake with Mel Gibson and Jodie Foster? I love that movie. I love that movie. And the guy who is the Indian, he's fucking telling Mel Gibson he's he's got him, with feathers on and stuff. And Mel Gibson's like overdoing the acting like an Indian thing, I guess. And fucking the guy slaps him in the face. He goes, "Get a hold of yourself, man." I love that movie. I love Jodie Foster, though, I gotta say. I would marry Jodie Foster, but she wouldn't marry me. I mean, really. Could she handle me is the question. No, sir, just kidding. You guys are tired, aren't you? Is somebody else live that's like wicked cool? And I should like do commentary on them? Because they're so cool. Esther, are you kidding? Just because of how she cooks and keeps house? Somebody who said to my friend, "What do you think of Martha Stewart?" And he goes, "I think of her with high leather high heel boots, and a whip." Now I always picture her that way. How what? Oh, to lay down. That's right. You know, we has to be right on it. Circus peanuts. Ah. Saying good night to Vix and Lou. Gonna use some circus peanuts and puke lying on the floor. Puking up a cigarette butt. Well, I have memberships in my channel. I'm not gonna agree with you there, Rainbow. One time I was having a problem walking. I wasn't drunk or nothing, but I was tripping out and I was frightened. I was, I was frightened because the window was behind me, open, really dark out, and all of a sudden I got scared and I needed to get away from it, but I was frozen with fear. And so my friend she was sitting on the bed and she had her arms out to me like I was a baby taking my first steps. It was like I was on a fucking tightrope. Oh my god, it was so funny. She's going, "You could do it. You could do it." It was fucking petrified. It just came at me. I was like, "Oh my god, somebody's gonna get me from the window," and I was frozen with fear. And I'm like taking little steps. You could do it. Come on. It's like just a couple of feet across. Across. I made it. Night Vixen. I never did LSD. Scary. People on LSD get shot 14 times and they feel nothing. That's what I heard. That's right. They've become monsters. Me rainbow doodle bug. Me no stop for light. Llama Lou. You should make a video of it. That would be funny though. Would she be mad? Oh my god, I think it would be so funny. Circus. Oh my god. I don't know. Is she still here? I gotta know. Did she just have one? Hey man. I gotta do that to somebody sometime. Yeah. Did she just have one on her teeth, or did she have them long ways like two teeth? When you see circus peanuts now, does it bother you, or do you laugh? Oh my god, that's the funniest shit ever. You projectile vomit. She insists you puked up a cigarette. I feel like I believe her. I'm just saying, Liv, it's a good possibility you had one in your mouth when you puked. You do smoke a lot of cigarettes. Holy fuck, that is a funny story. I'm sorry, that is a fucking funny story. Thank you for sharing it with us, really. Really, thank you. Oh my god, man, nothing is as funny as just picturing circus peanuts. It's fucking. She sounds like she's a fucking riot. Oh my god. You fucking projectile bomb. Like a lava. Oh god, it's like, hey Lou, would you care if nobody else made a video about it? Oh my god, so funny. Oh my god, I can't stop laughing about it. I swear to God. My god, I gotta do that. Ah, that's funny. That is funny shit. Oh god. You guys have been great tonight. With 1 a.m. We all go night nights. We all go night nights. I appreciate you guys, and thank you so much for being here. Please thumbs up, subscribe if you're not. Encourage people, say kind things, still sharpen steel. United we stand, divided we fall. Peace, love, and tacos for all. Yeah, don't even do that. All this fish will die. Love you guys. Bye. Thank you for the laugh.